Hello and welcome to this extra lesson on Microsoft Planner, where I will expand another point of my planner regarding the creation of backups related to integration of Planner within PowerApps. We will ensure that with PowerApps, a simple application can be used to quickly carry out tasks in the planner, even from a smartphone. And as we will see, not only in Planner, but also in Outlook, which allows sending emails, and also in OneNote, which allows take notes quickly. In this case as well, I reported on the activity during the pre-Congress phase of our plan for organizing the Congress. Cardiology in Dubai is another activity we are undertaking to establish the architecture for the general setup of our Office 365 account. And here I won't even open it because there are no more sub-items. You just need to perform this configuration, which is very simple. The first thing to do is click on these points as usual and open. This time, it's about the PowerApps application. PowerApps is an amazing realm within Office 365, where you can build applications, even very complex ones, with underlying tables that we obviously will not. I just wanted to share this fact in case you want to develop it. Here we are on the PowerApps homepage, ready to do what we need to do. Now let's click on Create. After clicking, scroll down and look at the PowerApps templates. These are all application templates that just need to be launched. Now we're going to launch Power, Training Application for Office. What do we call this application? I call it Training for Office. And perhaps you might wonder, why don't we call it Congress of Cardiology, since we need to link it to the plan? Because, as mentioned earlier, this application will not have a direct link. Once this application is set up, as I will do soon, I can insert operations in both the Cardiology Congress plan and the marketing plan, Tuscan wines, or the others you have seen in the list. So I can use it tomorrow as well when I organize another Congress. Let's call this Training for the Office. Without going into further detail, as that could cause confusion, here I take care of everything. From here, I can get an overview if I want to see it before setting it up. Regardless, here is the overview. Here I only see it in a traditional format. After that, I will click on Create. You will separately show that it also displays them to us after clicking Create. Objects it will connect with. In the Office environment, using Planner, Outlook, and OneNote, we click on Create. Just a moment, it's loading. All the underlying information from the script to build the application. Here it's done. He requests permission to connect to all his other Office 365 environments. I permit. Now he is actually going to create the application file. Here he has created the file to be created. We ignore the welcome message, and as you can see, it presents us with this application. In development mode, here are all the features. Here, up there, and these as well. On the right, these are all features for application development. In this sense, I could also perform development operations in this context. Application, regarding features, possible operations, and field additions, which of course we will not be doing. We just need to use this application as it is without making any changes. First, we need to register it by clicking here. And as soon as it has completed the registration process, then it's done. We go here and click on Publish. Let's publish this version. We are being asked to do so because if tomorrow we made a modification to this application, as previously mentioned, we will not proceed with it. But we also have the previous version in case we make mistakes later. We could restore it. The application is ready. Just run it and view it in operation mode. Let's move on to the first feature planner. As you can see, there are very few fields displayed vertically here on the device, mobile. So I could choose to publish it with a specific version. I can publish multiple versions of the same application for the iPhone and other formats, other phones such as the Galaxy, etc. This is the desktop version, but we can leave it as is. Therefore, since these fields are displayed in a column on the phone, as I mentioned earlier, you can see that there are very few fields if I am while traveling, on vacation, at the beach, and I want to quickly assign a task to a colleague, or just remind him from my smartphone as well. At the beach, I just fill in these fields and stay in touch. The team I work with. So I will say that this task must be done. Activity 1, I will assign this task to this person. Now he is reviewing the list of people for whom I noted the initials. I know that this person, William, is included. Clearly, this is a fictional character. Then, PowerApps asks me which plan I want to add this activity to because, as we said, the connection never dies. It's a plan, not just a flat one, that is, all the plans that are present here in this Office 365 account. Of course, I need to be able to create tasks, because if I don't have the ability to create tasks at this level, I cannot use this application. To assign tasks, I will choose the plan here, the Cardiology Congress. In this plan, we assign this activity to William in which container? In the one of the pre-Congress phase. If you remember, there are currently 3 containers, pre-Congress phase and Congress, and after the Congress. And I told William to do this, and I will insert the description. By clicking Save Now, I added this activity to the planner. Let's go to Refresh and see. Here it is. The activity has been inserted. Here, it has been assigned to William and inserted into this phase container before the Congress. Let's take a look at the second one. Outlook functionality. I will write to someone. We always do. Here I'll add a subject, and here I will insert the body of the email. Obviously, you only need to enter William's name to write to him directly at his. Email from his Office 365 account. Because when we created this user, as you might remember, Office 365 automatically generated an email. I'm going to write to him from my email, direct to you. Now, we don't do that. In the meantime, I will take this additional step to show you how, from this application, look here, with just 3 fields, I can write a note in the. Here, it also indicates to me which notepad, because we have the notepad for all plans that you saw in the previous lessons, which I also created to provide some. And in this case as well, I say that I want to insert the note into the Congress of Cardiology in Dubai. Then it will ask me in which section of the notebook I want to insert it. I would say in the section for companions, because I had this idea for the program of the accompanying guides. So I will make a note of this. At this point, I click OK. And as we previously observed when we having found the task entered in Plenaire, we will now find the note in OneNote. Let's open OneNote, head to the section, and then open the Dubai Conference Notebook. Let's go to the support section, and here's our note that we have taken from the application. So it generated a page for us where we can then go and give it a title, and directly from PowerApps, it generated this note. So it's an extraordinary tool, and at the same time, simple to create and use to effectively manage the organization and planning of the event. Congress. I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Goodbye.